Imagine I show you two identical pairs of socks and ask you which one is better. You carefully compare them, point to the pair on the right, and explain that the material feels softer and the stitching looks higher quality. There's just one problem. They're completely identical. This sounds ridiculous, but experiments like this have been repeated for decades. People confidently explain choices that were actually influenced by something they never noticed, like where an object was placed on a table. Psychologists call this the introspection illusion. It's the tendency to believe we understand the reasons behind our thoughts and decisions far better than we actually do. Your brain doesn't always reveal the real reason first. Instead, it often creates a story that feels reasonable after the decision has already been made. That's why eyewitnesses can sincerely remember details that never happened, why people insist they bought a product because of its quality when subtle marketing influenced them, and why two people can experience the exact same event, yet walk away with completely different interpretations, both convinced they're objectively right. This illusion also explains something almost every student struggles with. Ask someone why they procrastinated, and they'll often say, "I was lazy," or "I wasn't motivated." But those explanations are usually guesses, not careful diagnoses. Maybe the task felt too vague. Maybe there were too many choices. Maybe they were mentally exhausted after making decisions all day. Maybe they were afraid of failing, so avoiding the task felt safer than trying. The brain prefers simple stories because uncertainty is uncomfortable. The problem is that if you misidentify the cause, you'll also choose the wrong solution. You'll chase more motivation when what you really needed was a smaller first step. You'll buy another productivity app when the real issue was that your system required too many decisions. You'll blame yourself instead of fixing the environment that's making success difficult. That's why understanding yourself isn't just about looking inward, it's about testing your assumptions. Instead of saying, "I can't focus," ask, "What exactly interrupted me?" Instead of saying, "I'm bad at studying," ask, "Which part of studying keeps breaking down?" Curiosity is often more useful than confidence. The people who improve the fastest aren't the ones who think they know themselves perfectly. They're the ones willing to question their own explanations and experiment until they find what actually works. That's one of the reasons I use OffShelf. I realized that every study session started with the same unnecessary question: what should I study next? That single decision often turned into 10 minutes of scrolling through topics instead of learning. So OffShelf removes that friction. Its mind-enhanced scheduler automatically picks the next topic based on your priorities. Then you can jump straight into a Pomodoro session, review spaced repetition flashcards, generate AI quizzes for active recall, keep notes, track your progress, and build a consistent learning habit, all in one place. OffShelf is available on both Android and iPhone,